And last but not least, water signs. Hello, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Hopefully you all are doing well. This reading is for you, and it is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So no matter which part of the water element falls into your birth chart, if the title has called you here, then there is something here for you. It may not be the entire reading, may just be bits and pieces, but please feel free to pick this apart and do what it is that you see fit to do. I am just the messenger. I am here to help guide you through whatever energy is coming through. But let's see now what is peeking through for the water signs. These have been very interesting, to say the least. Very, very interesting. So let's see if this all follows suit and all ties together. But this is for water signs. Let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through. Underneath, we've got to be fair. Not for you. To be fair, not for you. And then there is the serendipity. I feel as though something has come in, or there is a truth that was spoken. Some sort of energy came in, and it was almost like a burden was released. I'm feeling this. That doesn't affect me, really. The energy was irrelevant, essentially what it is. It's like it's not going to affect you in the way that people thought it was going to affect you, or somebody thought it was going to affect you. In fact, I almost feel like it's relief. It's like you're going to travel for work and somebody says, hey, you're going to travel, and you're like, I don't really want to fucking travel. And then come to be like the day before, they're like, hey, we don't need you to travel anymore. And you're just like, hey, okay, great, I'm glad they fixed it. And you hang up the phone, and then it's like, I don't have to travel. So it's one of those energies where something was coming at you and then it didn't happen, or it wasn't going to happen. And now you are back in that energy of like, yay. So let's see what else wants to come through for you guys. For the lovely little water signs, I'm using the ASL Tarot by Dylan P today. The descriptions of my tarot cards are in the description box below. Let's see what else wants to come through, and I don't know why it's telling me to do this, but this is what we're going to do. So, okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, underneath, we've got the Queen, or the King of Wands. Wow, I am struggling with these cards today. King of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. I'm going to come back to this. I feel like it's just going to loop me back. We've got the Lovers, the 3 of Cups, the Knight of Cups. What's grounding you is the 9 of Swords. What's guiding you is the Wheel of Fortune. The energy you're moving out of is the Knight of Cups, or the Knight of Pentacles. See, I told you I can't talk today. Then we have the energy you're moving into is the 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Magician, and the 4 of Wands for your motion cards. And then the energy that is the outcome, we have got the 7 of Swords. So with this energy, and it's interesting that it shows up this way, because it's almost showing up as a third party with this Gemini energy, Lovers, and the 3 of Cups here. I feel as though it's a third party. Now, with this Knight of Cups here, that's a 4th cup. And in the 4 of Cups, which isn't displayed here, the 4 of Cups are messages coming in. Normally it's somebody sitting on a beach and the cup is in the cloud, or the cup is flying to the one guy and it's not really paying attention. I feel like with this cup, it's not flying, it's coming from someone, but it feels though that it's a truth that's being spoken. Clarify this Knight of Cups for me, please. Clarify the Knight energy, I guess I should say. Strength. We got the King of Wands, King of Swords. This is the King of Swords, not the King of Wands. Then we have the Eight of Wands, King of Swords, Eight of Wands, High Priestess. I feel as though this is one of those situations where it is going to take some strength to get through. What is coming in, I feel as though, is opinions and words of other people that have made it very clear what was going on. And this may not be a relationship. It could also be a third party at work, because that's also shown up. But I almost feel as though you know. It's almost like this person can't be slick. What is this Eight of Pentacles here? Because I see some work being done. Two of Cups. Devil energy. Fool. Ten of Cups. Okay. I see it now. I totally get it. There is a third party, and the situation that's happening here is, it's almost like the words were expressed. It's like they've come to you and they're like, hey, I've got somebody else. It's not really just us. And they're like, but I can work on it. I can do all this, that, and the other. And they're going to try to convince you that, hey, this is a good thing. I'm just going to be blunt and tell you that it's not going to work. Not going to work. I don't like this devil energy in between the Two of Cups and the Fool. I don't like that. I don't like that this is the Ten of Cups. Normally the Ten of Cups is that happy-go-lucky, yay energy. But I'm viewing this as the end of a cycle. The 10 and 1 plus 0 is back to 1. I feel as though that this has kind of been yucky. It's that energy of, they want to make it work and you're going to do what has to make it work, but in the end it's not really going to work because it's not really what either of you two want, and so you're wasting more time. I feel as though that this is just a waste of time. And you're not here to have somebody tell you what you're doing is wrong, because that's not what I'm doing. I'm here to tell you that you already know this. You already know this. I feel as though you need somebody to validate your choice of moving, your choice of leaving, your choice of putting down this third-party energy, because in the end it's just not going to work for you. And the outcome here is the Seven of Swords. You may come back to it one day. If you do, great. If you don't, okay. That's fine. But right now, this energy is not for you. And doing the work, trying to gung-ho through it is not going to help you either. It's not. With these motion cards here, we've got the Page of Pentacles, so there's a reevaluation. That seems to be a theme this week, as I was telling you about earlier. The theme this week is reevaluating. It's going through the process of finding out what is worth it to you. I feel as though that once you realize that this isn't really worth it for you, you're going to have a change. And you're going to find what is for you while moving away from what isn't. This is a third-party energy. I don't feel like you are the third party. I don't. I feel like you are dealing with somebody, and it could be a fire sign. Definitely could be a fire sign. Fire sign or an air sign. But they want to have their cake and they want to eat it too. And I don't think you're about that life. I don't like the Nine of Swords here down at the bottom. I don't like the fact that these are thoughts and things that are keeping you awake at night because, again, you know what is going on. And so you are tolerating it for what reason? Because you think this person is going to choose you because in the end you want this? You want them to come forward and be like, hey, let's work on it. Okay, great. But they've done it to you before, so what's stopping them from doing it to you again? That is my question here. I don't feel like you are the third party. I feel like you are dealing with somebody who is bringing in another third party. And that's selfish. But in the end, whether you take the long road about this or not, and it kind of seems to be another theme, you can either go straight to the answer, and that would be fantastic of you, or you can take the long way around. And if you take the long way around, there's nothing wrong with taking the long way around. It just means it's going to take a little bit longer to get there. And I feel as though that if this person comes forward and says, hey, I want to work on it, you're going to take the long way around. You're going to take a long road to travel a short distance. Woof. Just woof. So, water signs. I see Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, and Sag. Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn. That is what I see. That is what I see. But in the end, it's going to set you free. That I feel. In the end, it's going to set you free, but right now it's going to make you feel like this. Chaos and conflict. Do I stay? Do I go? How do you move forward through this energy? And I can't give you that answer. As much as I would love to tell you, hey, pick this one or hey, pick that one, it's not my call. But what I see here is somebody who is wrapped up in a situation that they don't want to be in. And maybe the truth isn't the other person's to speak. Maybe it's yours. Maybe you're in a situation where you're uncomfortable. You don't like it. There's a lot going on. There's third-party energy, and you're not saying anything. Well, if you don't say anything, how are they going to know that something is wrong? So I feel as though that if they don't say something, you have to. For your sake. For your sake. And I feel as though you're going to feel a lot better for it because Not For You has got the Wheel of Fortune right over it. I definitely feel as though that this is going to change your life, but in a way that makes it more fulfilling for you. But this isn't fulfilling you right now. It's not. So, all right, water signs, this is what I have for you. I really, really, really hope this helped. I hope this gave you something to kind of sit and mold over with yourself. Mold. Mull. M-U-L-L. Mull it over, not mold it over. But this is what I have for you. I really, really hope this helped, and I will see you guys again later. Bye, guys.